Okay, people. This is Kron, aka C Styles Pink, reporting live to you from my bedroom. So, I look a raggedy hot mess, but oh well, that's besides the point. I got stuff I want to talk about. Okay, just make sure it's recording. People, get over yourself. There isn't only one Pinky. Authentic Pinky herself, who's been wearing pink every day. 5 years, probably almost 6 now. You see that finger over there? That's for 6. Like, I don't understand why everybody can't just do them. Like, she even said it herself, like, it's not the fact that your name is Pinky. Like, anybody can be Pinky. My mom can be Pinky. My dog can be Pinky. My little baby cousin can be Pinky. Like, anybody can be Pinky, but can you not just do it because she's doing it? Like, I know I look super raggedy right now. Don't make fun of me, but why is everybody just gotta be Pinky just because she's Pinky? Like, you know, all through my childhood, like, my family called me Pinky because I was little, but now just call me C Styles Pink. Like, I want pink to be in there because I love pink, but don't, like, do you. Like, my biggest thing is, like, just be who you are, not based on who she is. Like, you can't flip the script day to day, change somebody else. Like, everybody has the right to reinvent themselves, but you can't just be somebody because somebody else is that. Like, I'm C Styles Pink. You can't just be C Styles Pink because, you know, you like the way I dress, or you thought it was cool a video I made, or something. Like, you thought it was cool how I had a lot of friends and a lot of subscribers on YouTube or whatever. Like, you gotta be who you are. Life is too short to be somebody else. At the end of the day, if you're not you, you're gonna look back on your life and be like, damn, who was I? Who have I been all this time? Like, if you spend more time trying to be yourself and find out who you are and less time trying to be somebody else, then life will go a lot smoother. So people is just going nuts on the internet. Like, why is, I mean, if you want to be Pinky, call yourself Pinky, or you want your friends to start calling you Pinky now. Like, I mean, that's kind of dumb if, like, you're telling everybody to call you Pinky. Like, you know, it's kind of unnecessary, but, you know, do what you feel. If you feel the need to reinvent yourself as that, like, all right, that's what's up. You're in America, free country, do what you feel. But I don't get why people feel the need to make the same videos as her and do exactly the same things that she does in her videos and stuff like that. Like, imitation is suicide. Originality, that's what life's about right there. Like, you can be a different person if you want to every day, but just as long as it's who you want to be because it's something that you created. Like, today, if you feel like being Pinky and you feel like rocking all pink and doing you, like, okay, that's fine. But tomorrow, if you feel like being a leopard fierce diva and wearing like leopard and, you know, putting a little bone in your hair and looking like Pebbles from, you know, the Flintstones, then that's fine. But it has to be because it's who you are, like your creativity. It doesn't, you don't need to live your life based on other people and what they're doing. Whatever you decide to do in life, it needs because you want to do it. So, like, I mean, I'm not gonna speak for Pinky because, you know, I'm not in her brain, but just, like, I think that's the biggest thing that gets to her is that, like, people flip the script so much. Like, she meets somebody one day and, like, oh, hi, you know, I'm ghetto Barbie, and then next minute, like, oh, okay, call me gorgeous Pinky. Like, that's fake. And like, if you want to be Pinky, just do you. Like, whatever, it's just a name. Like, that's not the issue. But don't be her. Like, don't be Pinky because she's Pinky and doing everything she's doing. Like, don't touch your hair all the time in your videos because you see her touch her hair in her videos. And don't make a bunch of videos singing just because you see videos that she makes singing. Like, don't copy like her exact same songs and try to match her exact same facial mannerisms. Like, that's weird. And it's a waste of time. Like, at the end of the day, what does that really accomplish for you? Like, people don't see you like, oh, that's tight, and think you're original. People see you like, dang, now she goes by Pinky. Why is she trying to be just like this Pinky? Like, what's wrong with her? Like, people see that like in like a stalkerish way, you know? Y'all like my house shoes? Okay, anyway, sorry. But yeah, things like that really just bother me. Like, I mean, I rock pink and purple. Those are like my two favorite colors. I mean, I do wear other colors, but those are pretty much my favorite. Like, you know, as you can see in the background, my pink purses and a red purse, a red Coach purse underneath it. You see that right there underneath? You know, a couple of pink purses, a red Coach purse. But like, oh, and I have a red purse over there too. It's on top of a box. It's a little red clutch. But just like, be you. Like, at the end of the day, like, that's what life's about, being you and who you are. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to get all biblical on y'all, but like, at the end of the day, when it comes to judgment, when you meet your maker, like, it's not going to be about like, oh, you know, I was Pinky, you know, I all of a sudden I just felt like I should be Pinky and I rock pink all day. Like, it's going to be like, who were you? You know, what ideas were going on in your head? Were you a good person? Like, I think Authentic Pinky's a good person. Like, she's hella cool. Like, she don't be having problems with nobody except for usually people who bring problems upon like themselves. Like, you know, trying to hate on her, whatever. And she usually brushes those off pretty well too. But I mean, people, the main point of this video is like, I'm not trying to get into nobody's business. I'm not trying to butt into nothing, but just be who you are. And people won't have a problem with that. People won't have a problem with that. No matter if you decide to be a punk rocker, a hip hop artist, the ghetto Latina diva, like, it doesn't matter. Like, just as long as you're being who you are. It doesn't matter. Just be who you are. And then at least if you are who you are and people don't like you for that, then at least you got your like your dignity and respect. I'd rather be hated for who I am than loved for who I'm not. Like, you got to think about that, because that's some deep stuff right there. Think about that. I'd rather be hated for who I am than loved and praised for who I'm not. Like, do you want people to really look up to you and think you're tight because you're being someone else? Or like, would you rather everybody hate you, but at least you're being true to yourself? I know I'd rather be hated for me than to be loved for, you know, who I'm not. Because that's whack. Like, I look back on my life and I was like, oh dang, like, I was popular, everybody loved me, but it's because I was acting like somebody else. Like, that's dumb. That's super dumb to me. Be original, because at the end of the day, that's all you have is being creative and being yourself. I mean, a lot of things in the world are changing, but one thing that shouldn't change is who you are on the inside and who you want to be portrayed as on the outside. Like, you can change your clothing style up on a day-to-day basis, but don't change who you are as a person. Unless you're a bad person, then, you know, you can work on it. Everybody has things they need to work on. It's like Carrie Hilson says, who's the love of my life, no homo. In a perfect world, everybody has something they would change, but don't try to be somebody else. Just work hard on being yourself. Like, really. Really. Well, guys, I'm not trying to get all deep or be all up in somebody's business, but it's your girl, C Styles Pink, signing out. Be true to yourself, and people will love you for that.